Hello and welcome to KSS program's online lessons. Today we'll be covering lesson number 8, an introduction to Python. Our lesson plan is divided in 5 sections. Python basics. A brief history. Python was first conceived of in the late 1980s by the Dutch programmer Guido van Rossum. The first version was released in 1990. Current version Python 3 and its improvements have been updated to include backwards capability with the original Python and Python 2.0. In the 1999 Zen of Python guideline document, Python is described as beautiful is better than ugly, explicit is better than implicit, complex is better than complicated, reliability counts. Python is a general-purpose language and widely used for its simplicity and versatility. It is considered one of the easiest to learn on top of being one of the most readable languages. Among other needs, we use it mainly for desktop application development, web application development, graphical user interface development or GUI, database management, statistical mathematical computing, and data visualization. As a high-level programming language, Python allows the programmer to design programs independent of the type of computer or operating system being used. The language was developed with syntax that mimics the English language, a human language, rather than a machine language with more complicated syntax. Python is an extensible language, meaning that it was developed so it can easily be added to, updated, and modified for future growth. Due to its widespread use, there are endless resources and example code to study from. Search for the project problem before starting your own Python programming project. Accessibility. Many operating systems, or OS, use Python for their shell scripting or command line interfacing. We use these to easily access more complicated OS features. Examples of these are the shell interfaces we use to access our home routers and modems. Other examples include command line interfacing for more specific types of devices and systems, such as a smart TV or city utility systems, smart kitchen appliances, smart light bulbs, robotics, etc. Popularity and versatility. Depending on the rating source, Python 2.0 or 3.0 is the number 1 or number 2 most popular programming language. Its main competitors in the popularity ratings are Java, popular for Android app development, and JavaScript, popular for web development. Large companies like Google, Dropbox, and Instagram rely heavily on Python. Scientists, statisticians, and mathematicians often use Python for data analysis and data visualization. Increasingly, Python is being used for artificial intelligence and for machine learning, where we look to have software automatically and actively learn on its own. Financial trends of stocks, bonds, and economies are increasingly studied and analyzed using Python because of its simplicity and use for a wide range of applications. Stock and bond trading algorithms are made easy with Python. Python syntax. As discussed earlier, we know that Python is very readable. We don't use curly brackets or punctuation to separate blocks. Let's look at some example syntax and associated outputs to get a better feel for it. A second example. Example, sort a list of fruit. In this example, we aim to sort and print a list of fruit in alphabetical order and then again in reverse alphabetical order. We'll first define our variable fruit and then we'll sort using the sorting command described in the previous slide. As you can see, this same syntax can be used to define and sort any variable. Modules and packages. Modules are blocks of Python code or a file already built in or developed by another. Remember that oftentimes there are more than one way to perform the same task. Let's consider the emoji module that let us display our favorite emojis. Packages. Packages are a collection of Python modules. There are over 200,000 packages. Below, we can see a list of the most popular Python packages. Libraries and frameworks. Libraries. A Python library is a collection of Python packages. There are over 200 standard libraries, but like modules, given that anybody can create their own, there are countless more. The list on the screen shows some of the most popular Python libraries. Frameworks. You guessed it, frameworks are a collection of libraries. Let's look at some of the most popular ones. Django. Django is a free and open source. Example features are authentication, URL routing, template engines, and database schemagrations. Django is extremely fast, scalable, and versatile. Pyramid. This is a web application framework with minimum complexity. TurboGears. TurboGears is another web application framework that comes with a user-friendly engine to build templates. This framework also supports SQL, a database management programming language. Falcon. The Falcon framework is great for developing backends for applications and has a very active community to bounce ideas off of. Sonic, a web framework that was created for fast HTTP requests. It also does a great job handling routing, cookies, socket connections, and middleware processing. Okay, that will do it for today. Please let us know if you have any questions. You can contact us at info@kssprograms.com. See you next time.